Back again. Back again. Back again. What's good, fam? It's your boy Dwayze. Someplace, you know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. And today we're back again. Brand new react, okay, guys? The A-Reece and CASSPER NYOVEST saga, okay? As you know, we've been documenting what's been going on between the boy, Reece, B-Reece, now. That's what CASSPER has called him. Or basically, that's what CASSPER has promoted him to. The level is now B. It's not A, it's B now. B-Reece. Anyway. And we're just going to go through a history of how this saga unraveled or has unraveled thus far. All right, let's go.
What's going on, you guys?
Like, comment, and subscribe to Speed at G.
So check it right. This past week has been an interesting one, and it's all thanks to CASSPER NYOVEST. Now, if you don't know what I'm referring to, while the rapper appeared on the Tido podcast, where he shared some knowledge about the game, his dislike for certain individuals like Soul, Mac G, and Prince KB, and he also shared his thoughts on one particular artist and his fan base.
Who do you know in South Africa who is able to stay mysterious and sustain their careers for long?
I bet you those shades on his face are like 40 bands, bro. Like, they just look expensive. They like, I don't even think they look that. Okay, this is besides the point. Anyway,
very few.
I don't think there's any.
You don't think there's any?
Give me any example. I'll tell you how they use their personality. There's nobody in SA who's able to develop a connection, sell music, and sustain their career and maintain it. Okay. At the highest level.
I'll give you the names.
Yeah, let's go.
Because I've been encouraging them to be out there more.
Yeah.
Okay. A-Reece.
What's on Tito's hat?
If you look younger
What is that?
than your
Is that
age,
like a chain on his
you
hat?
might be one of us.
Wait, what is that?
If you've
bro?
never broken a single bone, you might be one of us.
The 12
What?
types of light workers.
What are y'all talking about, bro?
At the highest level. I'm talking, this is not a shot to A-Reece, but I'm talking the highest level as far as monetary value. You understand? A-Reece has a very healthy career. It's niche though. It's very niche. It's good for him and his cult fans. Like he's carved a fan base for himself, and those are his people, and they eat it up, and that's it. But it's been at the same place. It's not A-list, bro. It's not. And I know that A-Reece fans are gonna go at me, but I'm the one guy you can do nothing to. I'm not scared of A-Reece fans, but A-Reece, when was the last time A-Reece performed in Venda?
I went on your face.
I'm not taking shots. I wanna show you something.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's nice, it's mystique, you don't know anything about him. And you know what I mean, when he comes out at the shows, they haven't seen him, and it's great. But when was the last time he performed in Venda or Newcastle?
Does that really matter though?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. About it.
Yes, because
does that really matter?
Yeah.
When you say, okay, I'm doing a big festival, Black Coffee, CASSPER NYOVEST,
Tyler.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a touchy one.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
I think A-Reece is doing well.
Not great.
So let's break this down, right? CASSPER doesn't believe that there is an artist who is able to stay mysterious whilst performing at the highest level, and Tito disagreed by mentioning A-Reece. Now, CASSPER doesn't believe Reece is at the highest level monetary-wise, but rather suggests that he has a healthy career with a niche audience, which is good for him, but it's not at an A-list level. Now, is that certainly the case? While you speaking about an individual who always seems to be the topic of conversation, whether it's on socials or podcasts,
Facts.
I mean, Reece might not be the most social person, which seems to be changing, and we'll get to that just now.
And also, Reece don't even be saying anything, and people just talk about it. People just bring up Reece. You don't even say anything, bro. That's different, bro.
But in the past, he's never had to, because the music has always done the talking for him. I mean, which C-list rapper do you know continuously stays charting? Which C-list rapper is competing with the piano niggas when we're talking about numbers? And which C-list rapper is constantly mentioned to bring in views and engagements? I don't know, man, but saying that he's not at an A-list level, well, I'm not buying it. And since when did performances across the country become a metric in terms of measuring who is an A-list artist and who isn't?
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
Maybe I didn't get the memo, but if we're talking about which list an artist fits into, well, honestly speaking, that shit doesn't matter. The way I see it, you either got motion or you don't.
Facts.
And right now, you can't tell me that Reece doesn't have motion. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself.
That's facts.
Now, in all fairness, Casper didn't bring up Reece, Tido did. So we can't call him a clout chaser or an attention seeker when it comes to this discussion. But what I can say is that he made damn sure to capitalize when Reece was mentioned. I mean, some of his comments in regards to the boy could be taken as disrespect.
Yes.
And come on,
for sure, bro.
That's an easy way to cause controversy and get a reaction from the slimes, which I essentially think Casper wanted. I mean, Cass lets it be known that he's Reece's OG because Reece once looked up to him, referring to the picture of Reece wearing the CASSPER NYOVEST hoodie. He also mentions that Reece and the slimes are small boys to him and that their comments won't affect him. He also states that Reece can drop 400 diss records, he won't bother responding. He still emphasizes that there aren't any A-listers who are mysterious and goes on to say that A-Reece can't do a stadium using Orlando Stadium as an example.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, we must have it. I'm trying to teach.
Okay, let's have
and
it.
I'm okay.
Let's
And I'm
have
okay
it.
with going through the fire. By the way, I know my next 3 months the comments are gonna be slimy. No, nigga, you whack, you fell off. A-Reece was wearing a CASSPER NYOVEST hoodie when he came in. I am the OG. I don't care what anyone says. All of you are small boys to me. All of you are small boys. You can release 400 rap songs to me. I'm not gonna reply to anything. You're a small boy. All of you are small boys to me. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to build a sustainable career in South Africa at the highest level and make the most amount of money that you can make, because this is a music business, I am not here to be okay. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not here to try and be okay. I'm trying to compete, be at the highest level, make the most amount of money that I
That's
can
you,
make
dog.
in the business that I'm in.
That's you, bruh.
With performing in your hood there where you belong, and like if you live in Durban, you want to build a community in Durban, people come see you in Durban, that's fine. If you want to live in Pretoria, you want to do all your shows in Pretoria, that's okay.
Yeah, but A-Reece doesn't only do shows in Pretoria.
I also said Durban. I did that on purpose because I knew if I say Pretoria, people are gonna say I take shows.
Did I watch this? I can't even remember.
But A-Reece definitely can't do a stadium. Can't. Alone. A-Reece live at Orlando Stadium. It's not a shot.
Why does that have to smirk like that?
And I know his friends are gonna be mad at me. They're gonna come at me. I'm just saying the facts. And if you are a rapper trying to be as big as whoever, let me not even use me. If you're trying to be as big as a KO, a
WHP.
Questa, a WHP, a Pro Kid,
Keenan.
Kid, AKA, you have to come outside, bro. Like the niche market, Enigma, it's not gonna work. That's just game from me. You know what I mean?
Now,
That's working
Casper
for
says
Reece.
he's stating facts, right? Well, let's break this down. I mean, when has there ever been a time where an artist has filled up a stadium on their own, just one man, no lineup? I mean, not even
That's
Cass
what I was
has done
saying.
that. So I find it crazy that he's got these stipulations or doubtful expectations about Reece. But anyways, based on Casper's criteria, right? Could Reece really fill up a stadium one man? Let's say Orlando Stadium like Cass suggested. Well, it holds about 37,000 people, and going based off that, personally, I don't think so, and that's me being realistic.
Yo, I thought he was gonna cap. Yo, I'm so glad he said that. I thought he was gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, no, you can definitely do it. Nah.
But if we say Reece with a solid lineup, then I think it's more believable. Give him a year to promote the shit and a mixture of hip-hop and piano niggas booked to perform, then I'm more inclined to think that he could fill it up. But one man, come on,
one man
gents,
is tough,
it's chai. Like, call it hate or
Aye,
whatever,
one
but
man.
we dealing with the real wolf here. But anyways, Cass also mentioned that he beats Reece with views, streams, and money.
Hey, they're gonna have me, the slimes. Marakile Tabin, how fell alone.
Yeah, what's that blue potion?
let's say I'm trash. Let's say the against the music. Let's say the reaction. This nigga's trash. Nataba. Shabaka the views. Shabaka the streams. Shabaka nyoko. Bunaga beat. Shabana.
Now, is that the case? Well, maybe when it comes to views and wealth, I mean, as Cass emphasized on the pod, he's outside more due to the many deals he's participated in, allowing him to capitalize on his brand awareness. But now, if we're talking about streams, it's chai there for him. Cass needs to hold that out because best believe Reece is dog walking him there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's maybe the one place that Reece got him on streams, because Reece is one of the best streaming rappers in South Africa ever, bro. Ever, dog. Like ever, bro. Like ever. You know? So I don't know what that one. I don't know, bro.
I mean, if we're looking at the biggest first week streams on SA Spotify, while Casper's nowhere to be seen compared to Reece, who has 2 projects with P2 and Kill the King, which was a surprise release, by the way. And let's not even discuss the Apple charts because it's game over there as well. But what I will say is that when it comes to the music business, like Cass stated, while Reece isn't touching him there, I mean, Cass treats his career as a business, prioritizing the coins, which I definitely respect. But with Reece, wow, he puts his craft first before the business. And thanks to SA Hip Hop Reloaded, Reece explained why he barely collaborates with brands.
On the note of independence, you're considered one of the most prominent rappers in South Africa.
I've got that
substantial cult following. However, many like myself have observed that your involvement with brands appears to be limited. Besides your collaboration with Hennessy and the Bedway partnership in 2018, we wonder about the reasoning behind this apparent scarcity of brand engagement. Is that you having reservations about aligning
man took like a news
with brands,
reporter. Sorry.
are the offers from brands not appealing to Reece?
I mean, it could be both. It could be various things, you know. Sometimes, I mean, some people label me as not brand friendly, you know.
Okay.
So, and sometimes brands do approach me, but it just doesn't align with what I'm doing personally and like creatively, musically, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's just a mixture of that. It's just a mixture of that, you know. But I'm not tripping off of it, man, you know, because that was never really my focus. I know it might sound like I'm not like trying to, you know, like get my full potential out there, but like I'm not tripping about it, man. I'm not tripping about it.
He's doing
now,
good.
With all that said, right, let's get to what Reece said in response to what Casper said. Well, he first started by posting a picture of Nicole Kidman looking emotional with a cigarette in her hand. Now, this is obviously a sarcastic remark based on the caption with Reece saying that they're not scared of us slimes.
I miss this era from where that picture came from. That was a nice era. Women would always be smoking like that.
Now, the reason why Reece posted this was because Casper said the following in regards to the slimes.
Casper, I'm trying to move you out of there. Like, please, they could not
Akiba tabi tido. Nagile tabi. Akile tabi kaufela. Lekana lanza di distract di akile tabi.
Cas, please stop.
Lebafana.
Cas, please.
Kibafana tido. Ole mfana mfana. If you are a young man, you are a young man.
Cas.
There's people who can call me mfana.
This is very awkward for me because I got love for Reece, you know?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I also have love for Reece. He makes amazing music.
Yeah.
I'm talking about brand positioning.
I hear you.
I'm talking about marketing. I'm talking about growing your audience. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the music business side of things. I'm not criticizing A-Reece as a musician.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about
But this
that.
is awkward for me because the name is there.
That's fine.
You know?
I was
the
giving
last
you an
person I
example.
did a song with was A-Reece.
That's amazing. And I'm
So
sure the song is amazing.
I feel uncomfortable.
Tito, and I'm
The last
sorry.
person
No,
I did a song with
I
was
don't.
Tito, I understand, and you love me. You've been in this position. Me and Tito have been in this position a lot of times, about a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I'm just giving game. You
Like,
understand?
can you
and
give
they're
them-
gonna come for me, but I'm telling them, Akiba tabi.
Now, Reece wasn't done there. He continued with the sarcasm by commenting that we as a public didn't tell him that he was a C-list artist, sort of acting surprised by the news. And he also mentioned that he's tired of fighting and maybe he'll take Casper's advice and come outside. Now it does seem like he is doing so because he's been a lot more active on X, busy replying to fans in the comment sections as well as following a bunch of slimes too. I mean, your boy even managed to get a follow, so shout out to the nigga for that.
Oh, Peter
Now, if
G.
you thought Reece was done there, well, he
That
wasn't,
boy doing
because
the
he managed to
dance.
fool all of us when he posted a song
Yeah, take it off,
titled
bro. How?
Casper's
This guy.
Interview Freestyle. Come to find out that this nigga was just trolling us. I mean, even though Cass said he wouldn't be responding to any diss records, I legit thought that Reece was moving in the opposite direction, throwing caution to the wind and deciding that it's time to fry this nigga once and for all. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But regardless of that, this just shows that Reece has another side to him, which is clearly a lot more playful and lighthearted. And I mean, this is essentially what Cass was talking about.
I feel like he took that play from Usmamane though. He knew like, bruh, we ain't gonna take this seriously.
In regards to not being mysterious and being outside, or I guess more engaging with his fans. So Reece does seem to be taking that advice. Now, should Reece respond with a diss record towards Casper? Personally, I don't think so, because we all know Cass would get washed lyrically if matched up against the boy, which to me is essentially a no contest. Plus, Cass said he wouldn't respond if he gets dissed, and this whole discourse between them isn't really that deep. Like, these niggas aren't really beefing like that, and that's to say that if we can even call it one.
When were they beefing?
If Reece decides to cook this nigga on a record, I won't even lie to you guys, I'll still be there for that shit. Now, could Casper have used better words to get his points across without them sounding a bit disrespectful towards Reece?
Yes.
Well, I believe so. And with that said, I also believe he was just trying to give some game for the next individual who plans on making a career in the music industry. I mean, Casper is one of the most successful artists in the game for a reason, and that's because he knows how the music business works. I mean, it's clear that he has an immense amount of knowledge that most artists would like to consume. But it's also clear to me that Reece isn't one of those guys who would want to. I mean, it's obvious that if he increased his visibility, it would certainly help his career. But let's not act like the mystique surrounding Reece didn't contribute towards his stardom. Real fans of the boy know that he treats the craft, or better yet his music, as his bread and butter. He's the true definition of when we say a student of the game. And even though he could learn a few things from Casper, I'd still say he's doing very well without some of his advice. But I mean, I still believe it's better to operate life with a learning mindset, because thinking you're the smartest nigga in every room you're in, while expect to encounter some obstacles that will end up teaching you those same very lessons you thought you knew about.
Very true.
But hey, what do I know? Anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think Casper was justified in the things he said in regards to Reece and the music industry? And do you think Reece should respond with a diss record, or it's not that deep? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't.
Reece, my boy. Hey, man. All I can say is that if Reece and Cass go ahead bar for bar, bruh, we already know what's going on. Reece taking that all the way, bruh. That's why Cass said he don't want the smoke. He already knows what time it is with Reece, bro. Reece will wash, bruh. Reece will wash you, bruh. Wash you, bathe you, and bath you, my boy. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Oh, it's still recording.